Hello, good morning, happy birthday, welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Yes, you see, every day is the first day of the rest of your life. No, every day is your birthday, that's the word. I've forgotten to write my notes. Happy birthday. Yeah, anyway, I can't remember what my opening lines are now. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Yeah, every day is your birthday. Why wait to enjoy your life? Let's just start today. Let's get going right now. Yes, absolutely. I'm in a bit of a weird rush today because I've got to get back for a meeting, and it's also raining. Well, it's not really raining, it's more windy, so I'm doing this handheld, and it's going to be relatively quick as well. I've also forgotten to start my timer at 9:21. Okay, cool. So I've got to finish before 9:30. Oh gosh, that's not enough time. Okay, this is going to be really quick. This is going to be a really quick one. Quickie happy birthdays too. Interestingly, Nicholas Barlow and Richard Barlow, both 18 years old today. Sounds a bit dubious. What's going on there, Nicholas and Richard? Are you guys twins or something? Brothers? How do I know you as well? At 18, that seems unusual. Anyway, obviously a friend requested me, and obviously at some point I've said yes, so hello to you and happy birthday if it is your real birthday today. Happy birthday to Jay Dillon, who's got a really cool podcast. Go check him out. And Cate Caruth, who helps people write books, I think. That's just generally speaking. I wish I'd gone and worked with you, Cate, instead of the other lady I ended up going with, because I wasted my money with her, and I probably wouldn't have wasted my money with you. And in fact, there you go. Samantha Pierce on here is a publishing person. So Cate and Samantha, you guys need to talk if you're not already talking. Hello Sharon, good morning, happy birthday to you too. Every day is your birthday, even if it's not your real birthday. However, it is the real birthday for these people today. And Hayley Tenney. Gosh, we've had an interesting background as well, haven't we? I hope you're doing well. Obviously, that's your married name now, so congratulations on the marriage. I did see the marriage, I think I did. Anyway, can't remember. Anyway, happy birthday to you as well. Yeah, so Cate and Samantha, you guys need to talk, because Samantha helps people self-publish books, I think, and Cate helps people write books, so definitely you guys should talk to each other. And anybody else who's on here I have mentioned, if you've got a business, tell us what you do, tell us how we can buy stuff from you, and tell us all about you. Hello, Sharon. I need to add you actually, Sharon. Actually, no, you're on my list. You're on my list of people to visit after lockdown. Hello, Anne, as well. Hello, welcome to Looking. Okay, so really quickly, topics of the day. Obviously, links and descriptions as usual. Blinkist book of the day is really interesting, actually, and kind of related about becoming an entrepreneur. It also talks about little baby steps as well, which we've talked about before, little tiny things to move you forward. I wanted to talk about thank you and love today, but I'm deciding not to do that. It's in the book, Loveability. I did want to do a little shout out in case Sophie ever listens to this. I've been chatting to my friend Sophie. Hello Tom, good morning, happy birthday to you too, and every day is the first day of the rest of your life. Because we just had a lovely little chat, and she complimented me on my hands, which is very nice. She also has very pretty hands as well, so it's all good. Right, so learning to dance. So I'm a ballroom dancer. I did learn when I was about 21-ish, something like that, in Southend in Essex. I was living in Essex at the time, and I was a posh boy in Essex, and I was trying to figure out what do posh boys do in Essex, and I figured out ballroom dancing might be the way to go. It did work. I did meet a few people, sort of like-minded people, as opposed to the sort of the nightclub scene in Essex when I was 20, which I didn't fit with at all. Back in the early 90s, that was terrible. Anyway, but then I just dropped it, and then a few years ago I started up again here in Cheltenham, and loved it, absolutely loved it. Still love it, just don't do it as much anymore because circumstances and stuff. But the interesting thing is I started teaching some of the men in the beginners class who couldn't get their rhythm, how to do the rhythm, and some of the girls as well who were just starting out, so I would be a partner for them in the beginners classes, and just teaching them the basics and helping them to get the sort of rhythm and the movement and the stuff sorted out. So I wasn't really teaching, I was kind of more supporting really. But what I did notice is the number of people, and particularly some of the men who didn't have the rhythm, kind of had this idea that they just couldn't dance, they couldn't get it, but actually in reality all they were doing was just they were telling themselves this story that they couldn't do it because they'd never done it before, because it was a learning experience, because it was a new thing, and they had to practice it, and they had to understand the new thing that they're not used to using, and it was just a simple thing of just saying, just hear the beat, you can hear the beat, bam and bum and boom, move, shift from foot to foot, shift to foot to foot, get used to hearing the beat, just used to moving that movement and that repetitive movement, boom boom boom, and eventually they get it, and you could see so much when they actually finally got the rhythm, and the I don't know what it is, the bounce, I suppose, the bounce. They suddenly became light on their feet. They were all clumsy and clunky, and they were just stumbling about all over the place. But as soon as you got it, you suddenly became light on your feet. You suddenly start to fly. And when you're really good at dancing, I wouldn't say I'm really good, but I certainly got to a level where I was pretty good, fairly good. Not like, you know, strictly level dancing by any stretch of the imagination, but such that I certainly felt like I was flying, especially when I did the quick step. You do the quick step and you really feel light on your feet. You're just like boom, 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 boom. And the girl, of course, is working. You're working as a partnership as well, and as a team, and you kind of not bounce off each other, but you know, when you're working together and you're everything is moving in synchronicity, and the girl's feet are going in between your feet and your feet going in between their feet, and you're doing spins and twists and turns and stuff, and it's just beautiful, and everything just works perfectly. But it takes practice, and it takes you turning off the bit of your brain that says, I can't do this, I'll never be able to do this, which are your old stories. And of course it happens in life as well. So these old stories in life. Hello Mike, happy birthday to you too. Every day is your birthday. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life too. Yes, once you lose your old stories, the old stories that are holding you back, that are weighing you down, that are keeping your feet stuck in the floor, you can start to fly. You can start to live the life you love. There you go. So let's start living a life we love. Why not start today? There you go, there's my line. Start looking at your old stories as no longer you. Brendon Burchard talked about this in his link, which is in the description, top 10. So go watch that for more information on this subject, because I want to cut this short because I need to crack on. And also recognize your progress as well. So when you're making small changes, sometimes it's hard to see the change that you're making. So you need to recognize that you're making changes. And ideally you have somebody else, because other people can see it much better than you can see it, the changes in what you're achieving. But you can also write them down and then note them down, and then look back after a couple of months and see how you've got on and how far you've come. Looking back, we talked before about looking back when you were driving a car. It's not a good idea, but it is sometimes worth looking back to see how far you've come, see where you've come from, and how much of a journey you've made, and how much progress you've made. So there's my little tip for today. If you want to learn how to dance, learn to let go of your old stories, learn to get light on your feet and start to fly. If you want to learn to live a life you love, you let go of your old stories, the old stories that are holding you back, keeping you stuck in the mud. Yeah, you can't dance if you're stuck in the mud, can you? Okay, that's all from me. Take care of yourselves. Oh, I haven't got a spare hand. Send the love. You can imagine I'm doing a lovey thing here, a heart thing. Send my love out into the world. Send my love to you. Love to everybody. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being a part of my life. And take care. See you all soon. Take care. Bye.